Hey guys, it's Kai from Bros and welcome back to another F1 2020 My Team Career Mode video. In today's video, we are here for the British Grand Prix at Silverstone, and this time I'm doing it a bit differently. So I'm going to have it so there'll be different edited parts, and also making it so you can't really hear any of my pedals. So anyways, let's go to qualifying. As you can see here, you can't hear me shifting up or anything, which is different, obviously. And during qualifying here, we are in the rain, which is okay because we actually did have a practice that was in the rain, so we got to do our qualifying simulation thing on there. And as you can see, we kind of messed up through that corner there, but I'm going to do it more like this, and also we'll have some different camera angles instead of just me in the cockpit. And so yeah, it should be good. And we'll see how this works out during qualifying. We're in between first and fifth quite a bit, or first and third mostly, actually. And yeah, there's not a lot to say the whole thing, but yeah, I'll still always show the whole lap of qualifying, and practice was pretty good. I didn't really get a chance to say that in the intro because I just wanted to explain some more things. But so yeah, I'm recording the audio after I make the video, record the video and edit it. So it's different, but I've been watching some YouTubers like Areva. I don't know if anyone knows, I don't know if I even pronounced that right, but he does My Team Career Mode videos, and he makes a video like every day, and this has taken me like quite a while, but he makes money and I don't, and I'm still in school, he's not, so I don't have time to do that. So this video is taking me about 3 days to make. So we come through the last few corners. It says we are in third, and we are going to finish third in this qualification round. So that is a pretty good session. As you can see, we are in third place there. And now let's take a look at where everyone else finished.
Let's review our top three today. Hamilton, Bottas, and Iceman. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Okay, so considering I don't really like this track very much, we did quite good in qualifying here. Just behind Hamilton and Bottas, and ahead of the Ferraris and the Red Bulls. So, yeah, without further ado, let's go to the race.
Great Britain, then, one of only 2 countries to have held a Grand Prix in every single year of the Formula One World Championship. And the circuit extends that record further for today's Grand Prix. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Iceman, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel and Albon, Leclerc, Sainz, Perez and Lando Norris, Ricciardo, Kvyat, Lance Stroll and Giovinazzi, Grosjean, Ocon, Kevin Magnussen and Kimi Raikkonen, Russell, Aitken, Latifi and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot today. And now it's time to head down to the track.
And now here we are, the 5 lights are out and we're off. And yeah, I kind of edited it a bit early and we are a bit late there. And we also started a bit late, but that doesn't matter because we still come into second place as we go to the outside of Bottas through turn number 1 and 2. And now here we go, we're going to try to see if we can get Hamilton, but I don't think we will be able to here. It's going to be tough race. But see, this is what I'm talking about, is these camera angles that I have added in, and I find it is very cool because this is what I've seen Areva do, and you just record it afterwards and you add it in pretty much, you try to get it to the exact point. And so we're doing pretty good on this first lap. We haven't been passed yet. We've actually moved up 1 entire position, and Bottas getting close to us there, but we keep it by turning pretty early and keeping our speed. I find it's very hard to gain speed at this part, as here we come through. These are my least 3 favorite turns, probably out of, or actually no, I'd say the last ones at Spain are but then those ones are pretty close. Those 3 or 4, I think it's 4 or 5 turns. I'm not really sure what it is, but I'm just going to show the whole first lap right here anyways. And here, this is a pretty cool camera angle that it just kind of decided to add in by itself. So we came through here. It's pretty cool. So even once I'm done, like, recording me actually racing and me racing and all that, I still have to do a ton of editing stuff now and find other clips of important parts that happen. That's also quite a cool angle. But anyways, let's skip ahead to lap number 3 as we are here. We kind of mess up here, and Bottas will inevitably pass us. We can't do anything about it. They've just got a faster car. It's Mercedes. What else can I really say about that? We tried to go, maybe get them on the outside, but we can't. We just go too wide and make sure not to smash into the back of them. I probably could have dive bombed, but it's literally lap number 3. I don't want to spin out already. And so yeah, we're on lap number 4 here. Now let's skip ahead to lap number 6, and there is a caution, and I'm not really sure who it is, but as you'll be able to see right now, they should pop up, and it is Sebastian Vettel who crashed out. And now let's take a look at the replay and see what happened to him. As he's coming here, Leclerc's right behind him, and it looks like his engine just decides to die, and there's nothing he can do about it. He just pulls off to the side, and his race is over. DNF, 22nd position. Now skip to lap number 7, and we are going into the pits here. We were pretty close to actually speeding there. We were exactly at 37 in Gear 2, which is actually very low rev, or very low RPM for Gear 2, which I probably should have shifted down there maybe a bit earlier. But, yeah, we're going to come through and pit here. Verstappen is right behind us, and Bottas is already, or he is just right behind. Wait, where is he? I don't know, but there's Bottas. And then we get slowed down by the Red Bull, which sucks. It didn't let me leave enough because he was right there. So that's one more position gone. And we come out here, and we can't catch him just out of here, so that sucks. And this man here will slow us down just enough that on the next laps, this is a crap camera angle, but in the right corner, you can see that Albon coming out of the pits will pass us, so we lose yet another position. That is 5 positions we've lost. We tap him in the back, as I'm kind of pissed at the moment. As we come through the first few corners, and we try to put on the we have DRS overtake Rich Mix. We can't catch him. Couldn't do anything. I know we're on the same tires and stuff, so it's not really that. But, yeah. So, anyways, ahead to lap number 11. We are coming through here, and we're gonna have some oversteer, and we lose a crap ton of speed. Then I shift up even too early, and the Ferrari is just going to go to our inside. See, that's what I mean. That's a very cool just transition, and yeah, he's going to clear us. This is a very cool camera angle as well that it put on. We nicked the grass there, which slowed us down even a bit more, and there, yeah, that was just a sequence of about 6 awful turns, and yeah, we just messed up pretty bad there. Now skip ahead to lap number 12. Leclerc decides he wants to pass someone else, and that someone is Verstappen, as they go too wide into the third last corner of the track. And we turn on overtake right here to see if we can get past Verstappen, because he was going slow because he got slowed up, but we couldn't do it, and I also don't want to smash right into the back of him, as now we are on final lap, and it's just a tough way to end the race. We try the entire lap to catch him, but we just couldn't. So here we come to the last corner, and we will finish 6th place here at Britain. We get 8 points. Let's see. 6th place, 8 points. That is not really that bad at all. I'll take it. And driver of the day is Pierre Gasly. So anyways, let's go to the podium celebration.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot.
Yeah, enough of that crap.
So let's review the updated driver's standings. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So yeah, anyways, we did fall down 3 positions, as we just don't have that great of a car, and I know that's kind of where, that's not where I wanted to finish, but it's kind of what I was expecting, considering I'm not very good at this track and we don't have a great car. But anyways, that is going to do it for today's video, and I will see you guys all later.